Hello, my name is Ron Quintero. I want to be able to share with you some of the results that we've had and the successes that I've had in putting on seminars with my clients around the country. This is Mr. Frank Eliopoulos out of Tucson, Arizona. I've been consulting with him since 1997. I remember we first started working together, and he was in his young 20s. He now owns his own mortgage company, real estate company, and construction company. He's doing some really great things. Well, past year he brought me into Tucson to be able to ramp up and create even more realtor relationships. So we put on a seminar. We attracted 144 people that registered for the program, 99 people that attended, and 25 of them that filled out the partnering registration form, which yielded Frank some relationships as well as loan opportunities. This is Mr. Brad Anderson out of Bloomington, Minnesota. I shared with him how to be able to get 4 sponsors. 131 people registered from our marketing, 65 people attended, 26 people, or just about half of the people that attended, fill out the partnering registration form. That was big. Brad got a lot of business from this as well. Mr. Mark Valenzuela out of San Jose, California. 3 sponsors. Program didn't cost him a dime. 87 people registered, 68 people attended. We had 22 people, 1 out of 3 filled out the partnering registration form. Mr. Stephen Hook ended up connecting with Michelle Velez, even though they don't work for the same company. I put on one 25-minute conference call with one of their promotional sponsors who decided after that phone call to pay for the entire program. So that it didn't really cost them anything. They had 12 days of marketing, 305 people registered, 210 people attended, 54 people filled out the partnering registration form. The only problem they had was figuring out how to divvy up the leads. They had 54 people that said, yes, I want to be able to have a deeper relationship with a mortgage professional. Dennis Downing brought me up for 2 days back-to-back. The first day in Concord with 14 days of marketing, 100 people registered, 64 people attended, 15 partnering request forms. In the city of Berkeley, right behind that, I should say Republic of Berkeley, 15 days of marketing, 137 people registered, 71 people attended, and out of those, between these 2 days, was 28 partnering requests, which we felt really good about that. And you could read his testimonial. You can read all these testimonials and comments here. I was brought into Boise, Idaho. Did 14 days of marketing, 104 people registered, 87 people attended, 10 people. This was our first seminar. We ended up doing a couple more. In total, we ended up getting 38 different partnering requests filled out in Boise, Idaho for their mortgage company. Miss Sue Ellen, I love working with her, out of Pismo Beach, California. Pismo Beach has a population base of under 100,000 people. We had 3 sponsors, didn't cost her anything to have me go up there. 21 days of marketing, 78 people registered, 68 people attended, 12 people filled out the partner request form, and I ended up having lunch with her and the mayor of Pismo Beach after the event. Folsom, California, John Maganyan. 3 promotional sponsors, 9 days of marketing, 87 people registered, 42 people attended the program, and we had 13 people fill out the partnering request form. Mr. Les Berman, one of my co-founders of Debt Advisory Alliance, a guy that I've had not only a profound consulting relationship, but a deep friendship with that we've developed over the years as well. 4 promotional partners. What's key to understand here is that Les, when he put on a program, it didn't cost him a dime. As a matter of fact, he uses these programs and he makes money on them. He gets so many sponsors. This one program that we did right here, he ended up profiting about $1,800 when he did it. But 11 days of marketing, 121 realtors registered, 72 people attended, 18 partnering request forms. Pretty good. Very next day, we were in Beverly Hills. 3 promotional partners. This one, 100% attorney attendees. We only marketed this event to attorneys. 92 of them attended after 122 of them registered, and 11 of them wanted to fill out and did fill out their partnering request form. That was good. So keep in mind, folks, I've been speaking to attorneys since 1996, 1997 for my own mortgage company. You see right here where it says a marketing seminar for legal professionals. Once a month, I would hold a program titled Title Law. Topics to be discussed. All the things that I do communicating with attorneys. And what was unique about this is the attorneys were so interested in what I had to say, I had over 40 of them retain my services to teach them how to do what it is that I do. They paid $2,500 to get through a relationship with me, And more importantly, I became the recipient of pair referrals. Attorneys are my number one Affinity Alliance group of professionals that I network with. So folks, as I'm sharing this information with you, what I want you to understand is, we have a lot of triggers throughout the seminar to get people to interact and want to create a contact with us and hopefully a deeper relationship. At each one of my seminars, I have, whether it's a realtor or an attorney, fill out the critique us form. And this is telling us how to be able to interact with them. And what you're seeing right now is 5 different testimonials from actually just one seminar that I did in Orange County, California. This I'm very proud of. Mr. Philip Myers, he's one of the original founders of Mortgage Coach, one of the original creators of it. He did a lot of the beta testing, a lot of the creation of the different formulas and different processes, and created some of the tools. If you're a Mortgage Coach member that you use today, he's one of the guys that was responsible for helping get that on the map. Well, when he decided to no longer originate loans, and to get back, to no longer work for a software company and to now originate loans, the first person he contacted was me. And I took a great deal of pride in that. It was a huge compliment for him. I mean, he's exposed to Steve Marshall, you name it. He was exposed to them. Todd Duncan, Jim McMahon, Barry Hunt. I can go on and on and on, name drop all day long, but he could have called basically anybody he wanted to. And he called me and he said, hey, Ron, I really like what you're doing. Can you help me get out of the block of my mortgage career? So we put on a program over in Huntington Beach, California. And we had a little over 100 brokers attend that program, and just over 20 of them completed the partnering registration form. And I took a great deal of pride of having worked with Philip for so many years in terms of being a consultant for Mortgage Coach and working with him in that capacity, and now working with him getting his mortgage business out of the blocks. So listen, if I can help you with your business in any capacity, please send me an email, ron@makemyphonering, and that's Phone, makemyphonering.com, or feel free to call my office, 800-313-6639. I'll repeat that, 800-313-6639. I will let you know now I'm far more responsive via email, ron@makemyphonering, than anything else. Thank you very much for your time and consideration.